You would be eligible for a variety of different benefits, but we really need to sit down and kind of talk about, what has your experience been? What backgrounds do you have in the military? And so we'll sit down and I'll talk with you directly about, which benefits could you be applying for, which ones could you be eligible for. The benefit of going to Midland is that if you're eligible for that post 9/11 GI Bill, which is one of the major benefits that are being offered right now, you're also then yellow ribbon eligible. That's a program that Midland elected to be a part of. That means that for any additional tuition and fee charges, if you're yellow ribbon member eligible, we would pay for the additional tuition and fee charges, so that way you would not have any additional outside costs outside of our tuition and fee charges. A lot of the military personnel ask me, do I qualify? Does my dependent qualify? Does my spouse qualify? There are lots of different groups that would qualify for benefits, but it's very, very difficult for a person to go through and try to apply for those things. My job is to help you out with that, so that way you don't have to worry about a lot of those things. I can show you where the application is, I can show you which one you need to submit. We can talk about the eligibility, that being your dependent, your spouse, yourself, etc. And we can kind of talk through a lot of that, again, to help simplify the process, because it is very complicated a lot of times, but that's what I'm here is to help you through that process, so then that way you don't have to worry about a lot of the additional stuff. When you join the military and you've gone through your basic training and your advanced individual training and your MOS training and the additional classes that you've taken throughout your military experience, those are things that myself as well as our registrar sit down with you and evaluate, and we will say, this training looks like it equates to this specific class or this amount of credit hours. And so when you're going through your MOS training, that's not just job training for you, but that also then equates to credit hours for us. And so we'll look at those transcripts and we'll evaluate those things for you to make sure that we've taken into consideration all of your military experience, which then again will equate to a certain amount of credit hours. And we'll sit down and talk specifically with you about what is that job training, what do those credit hours equate to here at Midland University, how much time do you have left after we've taken all of those things into consideration. We'll look at both your military transcripts, your DD-214, your eligibility letter for your VA benefits. All of that stuff is taken into consideration when we review your file. Midland University offers what we call a Freedom Scholarship, and the Freedom Scholarship is for VA education benefit eligible students. So anybody who's coming into Midland that is receiving education benefits through the VA is eligible for that Freedom Scholarship. And that's something that we came up with specifically for you to help you with paying for school, to help you with outside costs potentially, things along that line. So then that way it's one less thing that you have to worry about in terms of funding and getting extra jobs and things along those lines. It's money that we're giving to our veteran students who are eligible for those benefits. The one thing that I need to collect to help with getting VA benefits paid to you as a veteran is just the eligibility letter. You've submitted an application to the VA. The VA has then sent you a letter saying, here's the benefit you're eligible for. That allows me to then certify your education benefits, so then that way the VA will make sure that you get those payments on time. And those are things that I'd like to collect the sooner the better, so then that way there's no delay time in terms of you making sure you're getting basic housing allowance and tuition and fee payments and things along those lines. So the sooner we have that, the sooner we can certify, the sooner you can collect your money. We've talked a lot about the different types of benefits and the different things that Midland offers. It gets very, very complicated, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you to navigate all of those applications and benefits and things along those lines. So allow me to help you. So give me a call, send me an email, stop by my office, whatever works better for you, I'm here to help.